Let's start with today's class. So yesterday we stopped our discussion up to capital accounts, right? Now, as I mentioned yesterday, in partnership business, there will be more than one capital accounts, and the capital accounts can be maintained under two methods. You need to remember the capital accounts can be maintained under two methods. The number one is fixed capital method. Number two is fluctuating capital method. Fixed capital method and fluctuating capital method. Okay, so now why, and remember the result will be same under both the methods, but depending upon the requirement of the firm, they decide whether they need to maintain, they will be maintaining fixed capital or fluctuating capital. Now, let us understand why the system is called as fixed and why another system is called as fluctuating. As the name suggests, fixed capital means the capital will be same. And what is fluctuating capital? The capital keeps on changing. So if the capital changes, it is possible under fluctuating capital method, and the capital being fixed is possible under the method fixed capital method. Now, understanding this, that is fixed capital method. For this purpose, let me draw a partner's capital account so that you can understand. Remember, what I am drawing now, that is under fluctuating capital method. जो मैं अभी ड्रॉ कर रहा हूं वो फ्लक्चुएटिंग कैपिटल मेथड पे है, देन उसके जरिए मैं आपको ये समझाऊंगा कि फिक्स्ड कैपिटल मेथड के अंदर कैसे होता है। एक कैपिटल अकाउंट के अंदर सबसे पहले आता है बाय बैलेंस ब्रॉट डाउन। बाय बैलेंस ब्रॉट डाउन ये होता है ओपनिंग बैलेंस। बाय बैलेंस ब्रॉट डाउन ये होता है ओपनिंग बैलेंस, एंड द नेक्स्ट होता है बाय कैश और बैंक। अगर कोई एडिशनल कैपिटल आता है तो दैट विल बी क्लासिफाइड अंडर द हेड बाय कैश और बैंक। ओके, देन नेक्स्ट इज बाय रिजर्व्स और प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस अकाउंट। बाय रिजर्व्स और प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस अकाउंट, एंड apart from these we will have by salary to partner, by commission to partner, by interest on capital. Okay, then this side it will be two drawings. Here it will be two profit and loss account. Remember, this is when there is profit and this is when there is loss. If there is loss, then P&L account will appear on debit side, and if there is profit, it will appear on credit side. The next is two interest on drawings. Two interest on drawings. These are the possible things which can appear in, these are the items which appear in partner's capital account. Generally, these four, especially the one which are below the line, they are called as adjustments. They are called as adjustments. And even this can also be considered adjustment, ये वाला भी yearly, not cash, ये वाला reserve, P&L account, salary, commission, interest on capital, profit and loss. When there is loss, then interest on drawings. All these are considered as adjustments because they take place every year. See, every year you need to pay salary, every year you need to pay commission, every year you need to pay interest on capital. But whereas there will be few items, now I add one more item here, that is to cash or bank. If the capital amount is withdrawn, that comes under, when it is brought in, it will be on the credit side, and when it is withdrawn, it will be on the debit side. Okay, so now understanding this, leaving these two plus these four, totally how many things? 6 things. The remaining item, if you observe, see what it is, balance brought down. It is opening balance. So it is not neither adjustment, not a transaction. It is just a brought down amount. Event we call it as. Then last mein aayega to balance carried down. To balance carried down. Then to balance carried down is also an event which happens due to the totaling of both the sides. Then next is cash or bank and buy cash, to cash or bank and buy cash or bank. What is meant by this? See, remember, this is capital brought in by the partner and this is capital withdrawn by the partner. And both these items, that is capital brought in and the capital withdrawn, are the items which are rare in nature and they do not appear every year, right? Because introduction of capital does not happen again and again, or withdrawal of capital does not happen again and again. Hence, these are classified as extraordinary items. What is meant by extraordinary items? Which the occurrence of which is very rare. They are called as extraordinary items. And remaining items like remaining items like salary, commission, interest on capital, these are ordinary items and which happen every year. So under fluctuating, all the items will be taken under a single account that is called as partner's capital account. Partner's capital account. Okay. So because of this, what happens? Now assume that I start with a balance of 100. Then there will be certainly salary, commission, interest on capital. They will be there pakka. So when they will be there, then definitely the balance carried down will change because these adjustments will lead to change in the capital balances. So that's why if somebody asks you what is fluctuating capital method, your answer should be it is a method of maintaining capital account where the capital changes from year to year. Okay, the capital changes from year to year. It is because all the adjustments like salary, commission, interest on capital, drawings, interest on drawings are made to capital accounts only. They are made to capital accounts only. For that reason, the capital changes from year to year, and this method is called as fluctuating capital method. Now question arises, sir, what is meant by fixed capital method? Now I will come to that point. Remember, under fixed capital, what happens is, except buy balance brought down, buy cash or bank, to cash or bank, and to balance carried down. Except these four, all the items will be recorded in a separate account called as partner's current account. Remember, they'll be recorded in a separate account called as partners current account. Okay. So when they are recorded in the partners current account, then what is left in the partners capital account? Only 4 items will be left in the capital account. For example, or let me show you those items. Okay, so these will be the items which will be shown only in the partners capital account, that is brought down cash or bank, to cash or bank and balance carried on. Assume that my balance brought down is 100 rupees, opening capital is 100, and you know that this is an extraordinary item and this is an extraordinary item, because both will happen rarely. इनका ऐसा नहीं है कि compulsory होगा ही, right? In that case, if we start with 100 and if these two are not present, then again balance carried on will be 100 only. So that's why if you see, my opening capital was 100 and even my closing capital is also 100. Because of that, this method was referred as fixed capital method. Okay, this method was referred as fixed capital method. And once again, let me tell you what is fixed and what is fluctuating. Now, under fixed capital method, all the adjustment are recorded in a separate account called as partners current account. And due to this, the balance does not change from year to year, except extraordinary items. Except extraordinary items. Hence, this method is known as fixed capital method. Now, next is fluctuating capital method. Under this method, all the adjustments like salary, interest on capital, commission, interest on drawings are made to partners. Because of this, the capital balance changes from year to year. Hence, this method is called as fluctuating capital method. Okay, so now hope you have understood this. All of you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, you write next heading, profit and loss appropriation account. You write profit and loss appropriation account heading. Profit and loss appropriation account. Now, what is profit and loss appropriation account? Do you remember your profit and loss account which you have drawn in PUC first year? जो PUC फर्स्ट ईयर में आपने जो P&L अकाउंट ड्रॉ किया था वो याद है आपको?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
ओके, तो उसी का नेक्स्ट स्टेप है प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस अप्रोप्रिएशन अकाउंट, एंड इट इज नॉट डन इन सोल ट्रेडिंग कंसर्न, इट इज ओनली डन इन partnership business. Okay, now question arises, why it is done only in partnership business? The reason is because the sharing of profits and losses arises only in partnership. In sole trading concern, there is only one owner, so entire profit and loss goes to him only. So because of that, there is no need to prepare any such account in sole trading concern. So that's why it is prepared only in partnership. Okay, so you draw, that's why this now you draw a format of ledger account, particulars rupees, particulars rupees. Naveen Nalwar, please switch off your mic. Now, few things which you need to remember about profit and loss appropriation account. Profit and loss appropriation account. So first, it is the extension of profit and loss account. The profit and loss appropriation account is the extension of profit and loss account. Next, it is prepared in case of partnership firms. Next, it is prepared to show how the profits are distributed among the partners. So these are the three important points which you need to remember about profit and loss appropriation account. First, it is the extension of profit and loss account. Then it is prepared by partnership firms, and it is prepared to show how the profits have been distributed among the partners. So these are the things which you need to keep in mind while discussing profit and loss appropriation account. Okay, so hope you have noted down them. Thinking that you have noted down, let me erase. And next you write heading for you have already written, I think, format of profit and loss appropriation account. Particulars rupees, particulars rupees. Now let's start. First, it starts always with by profit and loss account. This is net profit. This is net profit. And next, on the credit side, one more item. By interest on drawings account. By interest on drawings account. Assuming that the partner's name is X and Y, I have mentioned here. Next, 2. Next is 2. Interest on capital. To interest on capital account. X, Y. Okay, next. 2. Salary to partners. Assuming that salary is given to only one partner, I write here X capital account. For them also you make it as X capital account, Y capital account. Next. 2. Commission to partners. Assuming that commission is given to Y, so I write here Y capital account. And once you finish 2, partners capital account. 2, partners capital account. Then in that X, Y. So this will be the ultimate, this will be the difference between two sides. That is credit and debit. And normally in all the problems, credit side will be greater than debit side. So that's why credit total first we will take. Okay. And then we will take same total as debit. And the difference will be transferred to partners capital account X and Y. Okay. So on the top you put debit and credit. Note down this. Whether you noted?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, let's start with the problem. Open your question bank. come to page number 24. पेज नंबर 24 पे आइए. Sachin and Pratham commenced business in partnership on 1/4/2015 with capital of rupees 1 lakh and rupees 80,000 respectively, agreeing to share the profits and losses in the ratio of 3:2. Now, you underline this 3:2, it is their profit sharing ratio. Keep in mind. Now, for the year ending 31/3/2016, they earned the profit of rupees 36,000. Then, what is their net profit? 36,000. आपको दिख रहा है 36,000?
Yes, sir.
ಇದು 36,000 ಏನದರಿ ಇದು ಈ 36,000 net profit ಅದರಿ ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Then 3:2 profit sharing ratio ಅದರಿ. Then adjustments. Interest on capital at 5% per annum. So interest on capital ಎಷ್ಟದರಿ 5% per annum. And remember, what is 5% per annum? The 5% of capital. You remember, capital जो है हमारा उसका 5% हम उनको इंटरेस्ट देना है. Next, interest on drawings. Sachin 600 and Pratham 1,000. Sachin 600 and Pratham 1,000. Next is yearly salary of Pratham 6,000 and commission to Sachin is 4,000. That is salary and commission they have given. Then next is their drawings during the year. Sachin 16,000 and Pratham 20,000. Prepare profit and loss appropriation account. So after giving all this information, they have asked us to calculate. Asked us to prepare profit and loss appropriation account. Heading you write. In the books of Sachin and Pratham. In the books of Sachin and Pratham, heading you write profit and loss appropriation account. कैपिटल इसमें लिखना है प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस अप्रोप्रिएशन अकाउंट. नेक्स्ट लाइन फॉर द ईयर एंडेड next line for the year ending 31/3/2016. 31/3/2016. So here particulars rupees. Now, first, remember, always we need to start our problem. ये हमेशा याद रखना है. By profit and loss account. By profit and loss account. And tell me what was the net profit which is given in the problem?
36,000.
36,000.
Okay, so I write here 36,000. Next, to that was by interest on drawings. By interest on drawings. Underline. Just check whether any information regarding interest. Anyone? There are 4 adjustments. In any adjustment regarding interest on drawings, is there any
Yes,
information?
Yes,
Sachin 600, Pratham 1,000, sir.
Very good. Sachin,
600.
600. Pratham, 1,000. So the total is 1,600.
600.
Done.
Yes, sir.
Next, on the debit side, we know the first item is to interest on capital. To interest on capital. Under that, the first one is Mr. Sachin. Okay, what is Sachin's capital? And what interest on capital के बारे में क्या information है देखिए.
5% per annum, sir. 5%.
Okay. Now, and what is Sachin's capital?
80,000. 1 lakh. Sir. 1 lakh, sir.
1 lakh. So Sachin's interest will be 1 lakh into 5%, that is 5,000. And the next is Pratham. That is 80,000 into 5%. So it will be 4,000
4,000.
and the total will be 9,000.
9,000.
Clear? Next.
Yes.
To salary to partners account. I think salary is for only one person.
Yes,
Just
sir.
check what is his name.
Pratham.
Pratham, okay. It is not Sachin.
So only Pratham, sir. 6,000.
How much it is?
6,000.
6,000. It is per month or per annum? Just check
Yearly.
per month or
Only, sir.
Per annum, sir.
per annum. So then there is no need to multiply it with 12. Next is 2. Commission to partners. How much is this will be? I think this is also for only one person.
Yes, sir.
Sachin.
Sachin. Check what is Sachin's commission?
4,000. 4,000.
4,000. Over. Finished. After this, we can close because we have taken all the items, and the 4th point, drawings, is given just to confuse you. It is not useful for any purpose. So that's why now you can take the total, that is 37,600, and here also the total is 37,600. 37,600. Now, next is to partners capital account. Now, difference. The problem is over. Two partners
18,600.
difference.
18,600.
Very good. Difference is 18,600. Done. Now, out of that, the first one is Sachin is equal to 18,600 is total profit. Out of that, his share is 3/5. And next, Pratham, 18,600 into 2/5. Tell me what will be the amount?
$11,160, sir.
11,160. And one more is
7,440.
7,440.
Okay, 7,440. Finished. इतना आपको नोट करना है बस. And here on the top, that is debit and credit. Finished?
Yes, sir.
Very easy to solve it is. Chale, with this we finish, and tomorrow we will meet again at 10 o'clock.